I didn't expect it to go live so fast. I think the last update sped up the, oh, I'm going to stick my hand in your way for just a second. There we go. The last update did something. It like, everything seems to pop on faster. Let me go and share. Let's see. Let me find me so I can grab the share. And I'm going to show you some stuff that I got from the pre-order. I didn't get everything. Actually, I even messed up a couple things and I thought I ordered and then I didn't. It's so stressful. I'm always like trying to decide, what are we gonna do? Which one should I get? Which one do I really need? It's hard. All right, I'm gonna grab that share. I'm gonna pop over and share it over on my page just in case. And I know somebody's there, so I'm just gonna say hello. I couldn't see who it was because I zapped it so fast. Oh, it was Chrissy and Larry. It took me like all day to get on. I had Adeline's been here and I'm doing a live with Adeline. It's just not the wisest choice because she's so helpful. Tonight she was finding bling again and she was blinging her legs. It's constant. She runs with all the bling. Join us for sneak peeks. All right, it'll just take me a second. Share that. Boop. There it goes. All right. So here we go. I have fun stuff. Oh, you don't want to see my pajamas here. Let's get that out of there. Back up. All right. So I have all the cardstock. You won't believe what I did. So I accidentally didn't order. I only ordered 2 of the 4 available ink pads. I don't know what happened. Kennedy likes to steal my white. And while the price, now she needs to quit. Yeah, she can have printer paper. You just buy her a whole pack. Or the cheap Walmart paper. And divvy it out to her. But I didn't order the other 2 ink pads. I ordered instead, what did I get? I ordered 2 packs of Strawberry Slush and 2 packs of Secret Sea instead of ordering, I don't know. It was chaotic. So first I'm going to tell you, in case you haven't heard, the cloud cover, which is beautiful. The cloud cover is only available in the marker, the blend, the cardstock, and so it's going to be in everything except for the ink pad for the moment. There was a problem right before they launched, for us, and the color is changing, so they don't want to give us something that's not ready. So anyway, Secret Sea, I think on Sunday, Rebecca and I will bring out some comparison colors to show you because this color is so good, and I know there's a glare on it. Let me pull a piece out. It's called Secret Sea, but it's so pretty. Look at that. It's darker than Night of Navy. It's completely different than Night of Navy. I was thinking maybe I had a piece out here, but I don't. I can show you next to a little boho so you can kind of see. It's just so pretty. And it's just that deep sea color, but I really like it. And it's going to make a good alternative to black. So if you wanted something not so crisp like black is, you could easily use, and we did on our make and takes, I couldn't find them. They're still packed somewhere. This is the cloud cover, which is gorgeous. And the problem is, like the one we use, they let us use it for our not our make and takes, but our after hours or after dark, whatever they call it, stamping that we did. It looks black in photos, I agree. But if I show you some black, I think I have some. Let me see. There might even be a piece of Night of Navy up in this basket. They let us use the ink pad, and everybody's was a little bit different, and ours was definitely like just a muddy gray. It wasn't great, and so it was not what it intended to be. I have every color except, can you believe that? I have all these colors up here and no black. It's definitely different than black. You can see it on my my little bag here. See the difference with it next to it? And so in pictures, it definitely does come out really dark, and so it can be a little deceiving. Even when we were watching the videos, we watched videos before we saw it in person, and it was live and they were up on the stage, but it was up on the screen, and I kept saying, is it black? Is it dark green? What is it? It was neither. It's deep blue. And then there's Timid Tiger, which I absolutely love. Hopefully that makes a little bit of a difference for you, Jane. It's just a really pretty color though. And then this Timid Tiger is really good. It's not pumpkin pie. And then this one is Darling Duckling, which is different than, what is it, Daffodil Delight. There's a Daffodil Delight, I think. See the difference? This is Daffodil, this is Darling Duckling. But it's not mustardy. It's just a little bit, it's just muted. Hey, Donna. Who else did I see? Oh, and I talked to Jane. And I got one more is Strawberry Slush, which is my favorite. It's a returning color, and it's so good. I love pink, though, so you can't go wrong if you're going to give me some pink. Oh, look, I think I used Chrissy's card to demonstrate that. I'm pretty sure that's who made this. Didn't you make that, Chrissy? I think so. Pretty sure. That or you made one like it, and this could have come out of my swap basket. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to put them all together for you so you can see them all. But aren't they just pretty? I think they did a really good job. And then there's markers, of course. I went ahead and I always forget to order these, and then we'll be doing a project and somebody, I thought it was yours, and somebody will be like, do you have the marker? So because I missed a spot when I was stamping out the name, you know, like when you're doing words and you miss one little curl on an H or something. And yes, so I grabbed them this time, and I'm glad I did because I don't have the inks because, well, I'm thinking I might have Strawberry Slush in my office because I really liked it. And not that I've been using it since it left, but I felt like I needed to keep it, right? All right, let me see. Where is, oh, this one's really good. This one is Peaceful View, and it was Prize Patrol. So it's one big stamp, and it's going to be beautiful. Look at how big that is. It's so nice. I love it. It's going to be beautiful on this paper. This paper goes with a suite. I think it's called Beautiful Gallery Suite. Something along those lines. I'm going to show you. I've seen some people doing it, and I'd already been thinking it. I just had not executed it yet. Like I said, it's hard to do those things with little Miss Pris here. There's the front of that one. I'll flip them all over in just a second. And then there's like, you could, oh, they're so pretty. And then that one. This one is beautiful. Yeah, Strawberry Slush is like my favorite. And look at this. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love these papers that they do. Have you gotten? I did. I got it today, Chrissy. Thank you. I meant to tell you that when I was texting you earlier. And look at that one. Ooh, that's pretty. Does it go? I think it goes the other way. Oh, I don't know. Which way does that go? Like, is this the ground? I don't know. I have goofy eyes, so there's no telling. Look at that one. I hope they're showing up as pretty as they are in person, because this paper, it's going to be the one that's one of those that goes on unavailable like fast. Oh, look at that one. All right, that's them, and then I'll flip them over. And so like there's, you know, these nice neutral type patterns. Love that. There's another one. I love when there's nice neutral patterns on one side. You're doing great, Chrissy. I'm already behind. There's another good one with the trees. And then this one just looks like somebody drug an ink pad across it. Oh, I love this one too. It also looks like that. And there's those. So this paper is really, really good. But I saw another demonstrator today. And like I said, I had already been thinking it. I just didn't, I could not stamp. I can't stamp well when Miss Adeline is here. She used one of these prints though, and she just stamped that big old stamp right on there, and it was really good. But anyway, this is a good one. I was excited that I won this one. Let's see what else. This one is the right words, so it's just words. And so I love words because we're always looking for those little things, and these are the type where different things go with it. I don't really like that you're leaving, but I hope you love where you're going. I miss you already. Cute. Happy birthday to someone worth celebrating every single day. But just know how much I love and care about you. I wish I had the right words for a time like this. These are really good. Hoping the loss you feel right now will be eased by wonderful memories. Those are those, forever loved, you forever remember. So your sympathy cards, the ones that nobody wants to write, but we have to. But so there's some really great words in there for a little bit of everything. The thinking of you, the birthday, but there's also that sympathy, which I think is really good. And this one is the cling, so it's the red rubber. I got that one. I thought I had another single one. I do. At least one more. This one I really like too. Blooming Phrases. And this one is photopolymer. And this one is cool because you can do, I liked Hello There. That's one of the ones that I really liked. And then like you can build a little flower right here on the end and use this as your stem. And that was really cute. And it's one like where you can do it around the card and it'll look really cute too. So around a square. I like it. And then who's next? Then this guy. This one is a suite or a bundle. And it's the totally, what is he? Totally Awesome. It's the turtles. Okay, so I wasn't in love with the turtles until Sarah. And who stamped with Sarah? Was it Spencer? It might have been. I think it was. They came out dressed in little jackets, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was really cute. This paper is really cute. I'll show you the stamp set here in just a second. Let me get this open. I didn't bring my scissors there. Rebecca, like I said, Rebecca just left. She was working on a class, and I'm working on a class, and so we had chaos going on. Oh, I love these when they give you little scenes, so then you can build upon that. And then there's really cute. There's a beachy turtle, beachy barbecue. This is so stinking cute. This paper is really cute, and what I love about it is that when you flip it over, it's those neutrals again, so you can use it for other things. It doesn't have to be about turtles. So you flip it over, and you've got stripes, and you've got dots. You have that turtle background. You have more stripes. I missed a page. I don't know which one. Oh, wait. Maybe it's in there. Nope. Okay. But aren't they just cute? I thought they were cute. And so look at these embellishments. These are really cute. I thought they were sequins, and I'm now seeing, because I had not opened them yet, the box came yesterday, I think, and I just didn't get to it. So yeah, they're not sequins. They're actually little gems. So there's got a little bit of, they're not as thin as a sequence, but they're not too thick to like make your card crazy heavy in spots. These are really, really cute. I always hate the lag because I'm like, did I show it? I think you can see it when I showed it. It looks pretty cool though, and I love the colors. And they're gonna go great with other things. It doesn't just have to be the turtles. I almost said frogs. And then this guy is the embossing folder, which I also love because it's gonna go great with other things. It doesn't have to be the turtles. And then you have the stamp set, and I think the dies, I know some of the dies cut out some pieces from the paper, but in the dies there's things that aren't here. So like there's a banjo, and there's an apron, and the chef's hat, and there's a little watering can. This is part of the banjo. There's the one that cuts out the cake. This is one of those ones where I have to like concentrate. There's the birds, and there's a little like sun hat. It's really cute. I'm gonna have to grow to them. They look kind of, okay, so I love the hexagon shapes, me too. So like I said, the turtles weren't my favorite at first. It's their neck. I think their neck is off, I don't know. But they're really cute when you start putting them together. It's just one of those things, it's like that love-hate thing. Let's see, let's look at this one. Paper tags was really good. We had something similar like this a long time ago. And it's great on black paper, on black cardstock, and then using white embossing powder, like for this guy, and it looks really pretty. And so you've got the great tags, and it's got that cute little heart shape built in there, and it's great words. And then this guy, at first I was like, oh, they gave us two, but they're different. This one does the stitching, and this one just leaves it plain so you can layer it. So I can stamp this guy and cut it out with this guy, cut this guy out and layer that one on there. So that's kind of cool too. So I like when I do things like that. So you can do layers. Close this. Okay, so when I put my dies away until I get them on a magnet sheet, I always flip my description sheet here to the back where the fold is, and I put these guys on the other side, because then when I try to close it, it doesn't get stuck on the dies. It just slides right in there. I don't have to fight with it, which is very nice. And then this one I was hesitant, but when I started reading the words, I was like, oh, these are really good words. Let me show you. It's one big die, but so they're big enough that you could cut these out on white paper with nothing on them, and then pull them as you need them. You could also stamp this big giant stamp and cut them out all at once. And they're good words. You're the absolute best. Happy birthday, good luck, forever friends. Thanks a lot. You're simply incredible. Oh, happy day. Hooray. So yeah, they're really good. And like I said, these shapes are going to fit with so many things that we already have. And there's nothing I love better than having a whole bunch of shapes already cut sitting on my desk, so that when I'm working on a project, I can just reach in and grab it. And I forgot to show you the ribbon for the turtles. It was sitting right there and I just ignored it. It's like my favorite thing. It's shaded spruce and soft seafoam, right? Let me make sure I said it right. Look at how beautiful that is. Let me pull it out for you. And it's stitched too. So how pretty is that? I just love it. I love shaded spruce and I love soft seafoam, so it's perfect. And so I can do my bow. I would do probably rabbit ears. Oop. And sometimes when it flips over, you just gotta twist it. Right now we're gonna leave it. I'm not gonna fight with it. I watched another demonstrator once show how to do it, and you have to like give it a little twist when you run it back through. There it goes. And having that little twist there allows it to be the same on the tails as it is on the bow. Ta-da! But you can still see it a little bit, so that's always nice. Cute, right? And then there's the other side. Well, the other side's all twisted because that's the way I twisted it. But it's so pretty and it's soft. So it ties nicely. What are they calling it? A bordered ribbon. What else are they calling it? I think that's it. It is kind of satiny though. But anyway, so I love this. We had some like this before, but I feel like it was like a bunch of tiny words. And so it was a bunch of tiny dies, if I remember correctly. So I do really like this one. Because at first I thought, is that something coming back? Because of the name. Because I swear it was called More Messages, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering something else. Who remembers that set? We had two, I think. Yeah, the ribbon is really good. One of my favorites that I'm super excited about is the sweet jar. I'm gonna take it out of this plastic so you can actually see without that ugly glare. There it is. So it's this cute little jar. And then you have the jar punch. I'm gonna try without the glare. That will punch out the jar and the lid. And then you've got the different fillers that you can put in here, which are super cute. And then it has great little words. And then it even has candles. It's really good. And the demonstrations, I think I posted it. I'll go look tonight and see the one that she did where the jar is tilted up at the top of the card. So it's pouring out and she has sequins pouring out of it. It's so pretty. It was a really good one. But anyway, that one's really cute. And I love a good punch bundle anyway, because they're usually under like $40, maybe $45. And so they make it's quick and easy. You don't have to have a machine. You just can do it, right? And then this one, okay, so the paper I showed you a little bit ago, that this one goes with this one. So this is a big suite. So there's that paper, and then I feel like there's another paper that goes with it, maybe not. This folder, it's damask. Is that how you say it? Damask. I think it's damask. But so it's that one. It's really pretty. I like it. And then it has beautiful motifs. So it has great words, great little swoosh pieces. Let me grab the other stamp set. And then this stamp set, Gallery Blooms, and I will show you what the dies look like because they're really good. This one, I think, there it is. So this one is going to go with this one. I had to think for a second. My brain went, where does it go? So it just has a bunch of things that you can cut out. So these are great because these are the things you can have cut out and sitting on your desk too, like in your little bowl of goodness. And that way you have them ready to go, just in different colors and super fun, but it doesn't cut anything out from there, which I kind of like. It's, you know, a little different. And this one is Gallery Bloom dies. So you have these guys, which are going to cut out all of these. Plus there's a few little floofy pieces. Let's see, we're gonna get this one. Should be the flowers down here. Yep, that one. And then, oh, these little roses are really pretty. They totally made me think of Beauty and the Beast. So there's not one for that one. Oh, yes, there is. Another sheet. I was wrong. Oh, there he is. So there's somebody cuts out everybody. There's a die for everybody. And then you have these individual ones. And then these, it's a beautiful frame. And so if I remember correctly, because it's one piece, I believe it cuts this guy and this guy. So it's really cool. Very, very cool. Oh, I think my cats are playing with the TV. All right, let's stick these back on this crazy tape, just so I don't lose anybody. Because you know, if I leave these sitting out while we're talking, I'm gonna lose them, no doubt. I'll be searching for them. We're gonna switch it around like that. So there you go. That's, you can order just the bundles, you can order the big suite, you can order just individual pieces, and these are the embellishments that go with it. And I think they're really pretty too. They just go with that that vintagey. Look at mine are all kind of shifted, probably from traveling with them. Oops, I just shot that one onto the floor. My cats will be playing with it at 2 a.m. because they just heard it. They came running. All right, so this one, this paper is so good. Look at that. Even just before I take it out of the wrapper, I think this one is like impressions, floral impressions. And this one I know is online exclusive. I just happen to remember. So there's that one, which I love. And then there's that one. I love, it has all these purples in it too. This one's all greens and yellow. This one is beautiful. I bet that's Darling Duckling. What do you think? That yellow? Lots of pinks and purples. I think I got everybody. So then when you flip this guy over, so you've got the, oh, that looks really good. I like that. And oh, this one, see? Look at how pretty that is. Just, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, why did they put that? But you got to remember to kind of flip them over and lay them like this, and you can see how they look together. Oop, this one's going to be good too. It's Pool Party. That's really pretty. Purple. Donna likes this one. And Melissa, if she's here, she'll like this one too. And this one, I really have the back of this one. Yellow, that's Darling Duckling. But look at that. I want to flip it to the other side too. That looks so pretty together. Love it. All right, that one goes with, I believe, oh, I didn't bring it. Shoot, what'd I do with it? This is a whole nother set. This doesn't go with it. This one does. Where's the stamp set? My my bag that had all my stuff had a hole in it, and so my stuff, I've been leaving trails everywhere. Did I put it up here? Huh. Well, there's a stamp set that goes. Let's show you this one first, maybe it'll pop up here. This one's Notes and Totes. Stinking adorable. I know I posted samples with this one. Purples and some sunflowers. I love. Me too. So this makes cute little tote bag. Super cute little tote bag. So you have the cute little filler pieces, so for decorating your bag, and the words. Oh, sorry. So here's the little bag. And then there is a pocket for the bag. There's a tag for the bag. This is a bag, purse, scarf. Let's see what else we got here. I'm trying to remember all the pieces. The hearts. This is a bottle of like sunscreen or lotion. A shell, starfish. This is a water bottle. This is actually a strap for the purse, but if you put little circles on it, it'll look like headphones. I don't remember what that does. It has something to do with putting the bag together, I know, but I don't remember all the pieces, but the ones that are obvious I remember. But it's just so cute. I wish I haven't made anything with anything yet, because like I said, I'm like behind. I have classes tomorrow, you know. We went to North Carolina for, you know, for convention, on stage, whatever you refer to it as. And we left on a Wednesday, and we got in, you know, like at 11 o'clock at night, which wasn't so horrible. But then, you know, it was me, Chuck, and Alyssa. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to go back. And she woke up in the morning. I didn't have to be anywhere. I wanted to be over at like 12:30, 1 o'clock at the latest, over to the convention center. And Alyssa wakes up and she's like, my face hurts. And the whole one side of her face is red like fire and swollen. Her eye will barely open. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Because who wants to sit in an emergency room in a strange place when you have somewhere to be? So we went looking for minute clinics, and of course they were all booked. And we went to one. Oh, sorry. We went to one and just kind of, I begged. I was like, will you please, please, please see her? Because I know she has a sinus infection. I know she does. I seriously don't know what happened to that stamp set. As soon as I end this video, it will be here. I'm sure of it. Let me see if I have a sample that we made with it. I think I'm allowed to show this, so it's called After Hours. Isn't that a cute little book? So it's this. It has the cute little flowers in it, and like this one up here. And it goes with a set of dies. We didn't use the dies at the After Hours thing. But anyway, so we go to the minute clinic. Really nice lady. She was a PA. And she's like, yeah, I've got 12 minutes before my next patient. I can sneak you in. Well, then when she pulls up Alyssa's account, anyone who knows us, Alyssa, bless her heart, she has so many health issues. And she kind of went, oh no. I'm like, it's okay. It's going to be fine. This is a sinus infection. She does it all the, does stuff like this all the time. I'm like, so she examined her and she agreed with me. Oh, look at how good those are. Look at that. I love that oval. Again, for layering. And then you've got all the different flower stems and the little blooms and the centers, all the good stuff in there. So she says, she gives me the medicine, and I was wearing all white because on that day we were supposed to wear white that evening to our welcome party, because they were doing that silent disco and the lights were, that blackish light was going and stuff like that. So they wanted everybody to wear white. So I'm wearing all white, and she asked me where I was going, and I said I was here for a convention. And she's like, oh, what kind of convention? I said, Stampin' Up. I said, it's a paper crafting company. And she's like, really? She goes, I'm really into heat embossing right now. And I was like, oh, well, that's awesome. And she's like, my problem is I can't find any pretty stamps. Nobody has good stamps. And I'm like, you've never heard of Stampin' Up? And she's like, no. I'm like, we have amazing stamps. She's like, really? She's like, how do I order them? And I'm like, well, you can order them through me, or you can find somebody local. I said, but if you don't have anybody, I'd be happy to help you. And she's like, oh, do you have a catalog? So Chuck took her one back later, I think the next day, because I couldn't, I was, busy, and gave her my business card and wrote her a little note and thanked her for helping us with Alyssa, because she was down for like 2 days. She just felt like crud. And I'm trying to get this open so I can show it to you. And she finally, by Saturday, you couldn't even tell she had been sick. And why is Rebecca messaging me? What could she want? Oh, she's sending me a video about the baby. I'll have to look later. So yeah, so she was really sweet, and maybe she'll be a customer or a new friend. You never know. let me see if I can get this open. I think it's smarter than me. So this is a new roll of washi tape. It's the only roll of washi tape that I saw. The beauty of it is I got it. Nobody else got one of these. I'm just saying. I'll tell you why in just a second. This washi tape is beautiful on its own, but also there's a stamp set that I don't remember the name of because, you know, it's all new. And it's got the die that goes, it's one big die that cuts out a bunch of flowers, and it will cut out, oh, where did it go? The flowers from this washi tape too. It's really cool. Hi, Kathy. You've been sick for 2 weeks. I know this is Alyssa's 4th sinus infection since January. I have a really bad feeling that her immunologist is gonna put us back on infusions, and those are like every week. It's so, I'm trying not to tear it up. There it is. But look at how pretty this is. I just feel like you can see it better. So there's a die that will cut those little dudes out. And there's a stamp set that you can stamp those all too. But isn't that just beautiful? So on, I don't remember which day, Chuck had walked me over though to the convention center because I went over early. And because I was meeting some people for a swap. And we're standing there, and Dirk is one of, this is called Extraordinary Flora Washi Tape. I'm gonna try to keep that. Dirk is one of the photographers that goes around taking pictures for Stampin' Up. And he was setting up, they had these really cool stairs in the convention center, and Stampin' Up had designed this, I know you've seen pictures of it, I've posted. If you haven't, go look at my page. They're the stairs where I'm sitting in all white, and every one of the stairs, so your stair is here, so then the piece down here, tape, so a demonstration is on tap. Gotcha, Jane. But this part here where you don't walk was designed, it had this, like, I don't know if it was vinyl or whatever, but it had different, you know, spelled out Stampin' Up on stage as you looked at it. It was really cool. And so we were just watching him, and he comes over and he's like, hey, and he's talking to Chuck. He's like, could you guys, if I set this camera up, can you take our picture? It's a staff picture. And so it was like the whole team that came. So, you know, Sarah was there and her husband, and, you know, our DDM Heather and stuff like that. And so Chuck's like, yeah, I can do that. And so he set it all up for him, and he goes, the thing is, he goes, I'm the photographer, so I never get to be in the picture. So Chuck took a bunch of pictures for him. And he comes over to me when he was getting the camera back, and he's like, you come find me and I'll have something for you. And I said, well, you don't have to give me anything. I said, that was easy. I didn't do anything. And he's like, no, you got to come find me. And so I ran into him, I think the next day, and he's like, he pulls this washi tape out of his pocket. He's like, look what I have for you. He goes, nobody got washi tape. So he gives me this roll of washi tape, and I was like, oh, thank you. And he said the pictures were great. And then I think it was that same day, they were doing those t-shirt guns where they shoot the t-shirts out into the audience. And he came over and he pulled one out of his pocket and gave me one of the t-shirts, and it's really cute. And it fit. So I was really excited because, you know, that never happens. People are always bringing like a size small. Oh, there was this really pretty folder too. So you can see this is where it's embossing these pretty pressed flowers is what it's called. Washi tape, Jane, can be it's just because embellishment. It's great for journaling and stuff. I've never used one this wide. I'm actually excited to stick it on some pretty, some cardstock and then cut it out and having these little pieces and creating my own embellishments. But washi tape, you don't need scissors. It will tear, and it's meant to be that very organic kind of thing where it's not precision necessarily. You can use it to, like, when you're putting photos into a journal or a scrapbook, and it'll hold corners or appear to hold corners because you'll probably have other glue there. You can use it to run across the bottom of a card or down the side of a card just as another extra embellishment, and it's really cute. And then there's a whole bunch of other things. You can run washi tape across a piece of cardstock and punch out with different shapes. So there's lots of things you can do. We always get a lanyard when we go to these events, and since this fell out, I'm going to show it to you since I lost the stamp set. I honestly can't figure out where I put it. Oh, I think it's way over there. I see it. So we also get pins, and so this was the set that I got, and I think there was 3 different ones because there was 3 prize patrol numbers, so I'm thinking there was 3 different ones, because I know the girls on my team, theirs was like straight across right here, and then it had the banner tail cut out here, and they had, one of them had like a bubble bath colored like coffee mug, and I think another one might have had a star or something. The girls that were with me, they both wanted this, so I just had to keep it for myself because I couldn't decide who should have it. You guys look at that for a second. I'm gonna go grab this because I see what I did. I stuck it on the table next to my table. Brilliant, right? I don't want my box to fall here. Oh, I have 2 more stamp sets. Look at that. The cats are playing with Adeline's toys. She cleaned up before they left, and Alex is literally pulling them out. So this is the one that fits those dies. This is really pretty. We did stuff with it, but I don't know where it's at. Anyway, and it's photopolymer. Ta-da! So there's that, and then we got this one was for our make and takes, which I have not done yet. Use washi tape for thin, the thinner kind, exactly. And I mean, you could totally tear this one. I should have it. Brenda, can you tell who wanted the 4-leaf clover? This is a really good flower set. I really, really liked it. I love 2-step stamping anyway, and it gives you all that nice shading. I love it. And then this one's really cute, Layered Thoughts. And so it's that thick, like hand-drawn font, and I like it. So yeah, I haven't done those yet because I was too busy doing other things, and I knew I could do it at home. Let's see. And then they also have Onstage, what do they call it? Onstage Plus. I think that's what they call it. So if you're a certain level, which is Silver, Elite, or higher, then you get to go into this like lounge area. I love Big Sentiments too, and I cannot lie. But you get to go into this little lounge area. They had little snacks in there, and they gave everybody a gift when we came in. And so ours was, it says, congrats on qualifying for Onstage Plus. We can't wait to see you in the VIP lounge every day. Plan to join us again in November. This cute little tag, but then it's got, here we go. Isn't that just cute? And these are like in right now. I didn't know. Somebody had posted it. I hear them playing, thought it was my boy. No, it's my cats. They're literally standing on my couch, and she has this little tub of toys sitting on the table, and Alex is reaching over and one by one pulling them out and throwing them on the floor, and then they chase them. This is all the time. But so yeah, cute little, I don't know, change purse, chapstick holder, whatever you want to do with it. You can hang this on with your keys. It's really cute though, and they got the cute little Stampin' Up on there. And I love this because I'm a key loser, so I love doing things like this. They even put a piece of our white ribbon on there to decorate it. I just love when they do stuff like that. But anyway, that's what I have for now. We're gonna do the Make and Takes had some scrapbook pages, so we're gonna get those done, and I'll be able to share those with you. And we got a really cute bag. You guys have probably seen them all over the internet. If you need to see my bag, you tell me and I will post a picture. It's really cute though. It reminds me of those bog bags. Stampin' Up, the team that does all of the event planning and stuff, they're really good about seeing what is on trend. And I forgot to show you, these are really cool too. And so, yeah, I always love to see what they're gonna do for us because they do cool stuff. Let me grab all 3 of these. This one is called, this is the 2025-2027 in color flat pearls. I hope you can see those, but they're so pretty. And so it's got the Strawberry Slush, the Darling Duckling, Timid Tiger, Cloud Cover, and Secret Sea, I think it's called, right? Yes. I know all the colors now, look at that. But they're so pretty. They have like a, I don't know, this glossiness to them. They're really pretty. And then these, I'm gonna have to take them out for you to see them. These are called holographic resin dots. And I love embellishments, so I always get the embellishments. These are really pretty though. Aren't those just gorgeous? I love when they look, because they're gonna pick up all the different colors depending on what you stick them on. But they're pretty, pretty. Hopefully you can see them. And if you're coming to class anytime soon, you can ask to see this stuff. I will pull it out for you. It will be nearby, so it won't be an inconvenience or anything like that. And then these are Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink. I'm super love these. Like, the only thing that would be better is if it was shades of purple. So really, so here, oh, look at those. Strawberry Slush, Pretty in Pink, and I'm going with those are clear. I think so, yeah. I'm gonna bring them up here so you can see them, but they have a nice faceted look on them. Your cats won't play, they're just lazy and fat. My boys, I don't know, I guess they were pretty upset that we were gone. I mean, Becca and Adeline came over here and like ate dinner here and stuff just to be with them. But they must have been fighting pretty good because the big cat got beat up. He gets beat up a lot. He lets that little cat not be nice to him, but his eye is all icky, and so I've been putting antibiotics on it, an ointment to try to help him to calm it down. And he's got like a bald spot under his eye where the hair's been ripped off. But yeah, there was like tufts of hair everywhere when we got home where they had just been wrestling. They play usually really well, but sometimes they go into this roughness and it's just crazy what they do. Absolutely crazy. So I'm going to make a plan to grab colors so that you can compare those colors on Sunday. And then I have a slight plan of what we might do on Sunday. That cross card, I think I showed it to you guys last week or the week before. My friend turned it into a box. It's really cool. So I was thinking about I might put that together tomorrow. So we'll see. Or if you guys have a celebration. We just had purple, and I know we did, but it was celebration, so it was so short-lived. But I love me some pink. Pink and purple are a tight argument here when it comes to my favorite colors. I love them both. So those, I don't even know. I saw them at the last second when I was getting ready to, it's probably how I didn't order my ink. Who knows? But yeah, I saw them and I was like, oh, those are pink. I need them. But anyway, it was an amazing time. We learned about new product. I will say, if you're already here, if you are a demo, Coastal Cabana would be good. Shades of would be really pretty. If you're a demonstrator, you don't need to do anything. But if you're not a demonstrator and you are a customer, you need to go in and create an online account if you haven't already. And you'll know if you have or not when you go to my store. Either it lets you log in or it doesn't. And if you have a login, just make sure that you have that. If you haven't done that, make sure you create one, because next month our new Stampin' Rewards program is starting, and we've moved over to a whole new platform. And so things are the website is gonna be so easy to use. I'm so excited about it. But you have to have an account in order to opt in for those rewards. You don't have to put your orders in. I can still help you with that. But they're doing a bunch of things for privacy and for safety so that we aren't handling your credit cards or debit cards. It's going to be really easy, but you just have to have that account. If you don't have that account, then you won't be able to earn rewards, and we want everybody to earn rewards. So anyway, so it's just a quick little, make sure you have it. So if you're watching this later and you don't have an account, just go in and create one. It's super easy. They just want your name and your address, that kind of your email. And I don't even think they'll ask for a credit card or anything, because I believe they're not storing them, if I understood correctly. Which is good, because it's all about protecting your card and you. So anyway, we don't want anybody shopping. Somebody keeps hacking my card and taking it to a gym, like, gym membership. So I don't know who's trying to tell me something, but I think it's kind of rude. It's like 3 times it's happened. I'm like, that's just crazy. Obviously it's just what they're using to try to see if the card is any good. But anyway, so I hope you had fun looking at all of that. I wish I had more, but I couldn't decide because, we couldn't order everything from the catalog. It was a select amount. And then plus there's online exclusives coming in May. So there's all these things. And I'm like, oh, what will they like? Which one should I get? Should I wait for the next pre-order? Or should I wait till it goes live? It was really hard. I'll be watching this coming week. I will be posting out a catalog request. So if you want a catalog, I know you do, but it helps me to keep it straight and make sure I order enough. But you'll just fill out a quick little form that says yes, you want one. And those are for people that have ordered from me in the past 6 months. They will get one for free. Um, if you're already a demonstrator, you're going to get yours with your first order starting the 25th of this month, so next Tuesday. If you place an order on Tuesday, then you will get a catalog in your box if you're a demonstrator. But it helps for me to know how many people want them so that I order enough and I make sure you get one. I would say though, if you're already working with a demonstrator, go ahead and let her send you one. That's okay. You can still watch my videos and not be my customer. I get it. So, I appreciate loyalty. And if you already have somebody, that's cool. But if you don't, I'm happy to help you or continue helping you. And I'm glad you guys hung out with me. I'm going to go and clean up my house because I have a class in the morning and I have a toddler all day. All right, you guys, I will see you on Sunday for Spontaneous Sunday. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.